Hi, in this video, I would like to talk about the missing letter E. You may have noticed, but without even thinking about it, that the letter E is missing in a lot of English adjectives. For example, we have the word, I've got a few here listed here. We've got like the word care, right? C-A-R-E. But caring, the act, Caring. What happened to the E? That's gone. Okay. Here's another one. Love. We've got Love. Loving, the act, Loving. Again, the missing E. Same with dance, Dance. Dancing, Dancing. Dare, Dare, daring, Daring, and so on. There's so many. And the reason I found out for that, because this is a subject that I have studied for decades and decades, too long to even tell you how long. And now, so why is the E omitted, right? And it is because of this, because as I've said time and time again, right, that there is a war for all minds, all souls, all spirits, and so on. And a spiritual war, if you will. And what happened is that the, as I said before, the English language, it's a coded language, but also, they say the pen is mightier than the sword because words are magic spells. Words are magic spells, and we're always creating spells on ourselves and each other. A lot of us without even realizing this. But the E is like a kind of a weapon. It's like the it's like it gives the word power, it gives the word like energy. It's the fuel behind the word that it was in originally, like say for example care, right? The E, that fuels the word care. But when we're actually doing the act now, when we really did that, it disappears because we absorb the words that we use. They actually go inside of us. We internalize them. And so E is basically, I think it's even in physics, it's what, electricity, right? So you have so many words that when you actually need that power for that particular word, that energy, that zest, right? It's gone. And the funny thing is that we still do so much without it. But just imagine if it was in these words that we speak, I'm caring for you, or I'm loving you, and so on, we would feel that much more because they said that E, it ignites that word, it gives it like power to just burst forth, yeah, with a lot of energy and a lot of zeal and so on. So what would be a good idea? I know if you were to write a letter to someone and you use the actual original word, right? We it would look funny. They think that you're bad at spelling. So what you could do is make it a practice, part of your cosmic job on earth, to just write it out the way it should have been, because um, we have had like timeline resets to mess with our minds, and most of us don't realize that's happening or has happened. And then when that reset comes into being, we have lost so much because originally we spelled the words like this, right? The way they should have been spelled. But it was like just another tool of the enemy that did this to us. So what they've done really, they've actually lobotomized the word. That's what they've done. The words that they're that they've taken it away from, and it's actually like a really heavy assault on us as human beings who use these words. It's um, it's like somebody trying to lift something up that's super heavy, but don't have that strength, and so it takes so much energy out of them, or takes them a long time. It's not a good example, but you get the idea. Because we have, like, for example, another word, phone, phone, when you're going to phone someone, but phone in, the actual app, it's phoning, it's gone. Again, like race, but not the races of people, but like to race a vehicle. So you've got RACE, and then racing, the actual app, it's the E's gone, RACING. But bracing, and so on. So yeah, I mean, you'll see them when you're reading, or when you're reading a book or a newspaper. So make an effort to correct this for yourself, and you can actually tell people that around you, depending on how comfortable you feel, but the more people that you tell and the more people who take notice, that will go a long way into helping us, the whole collective, okay? So yeah, I mean, they weren't ashamed to take it away from us, so we should be able to reclaim it back and not be ashamed to reclaim it back. So that's just something for you to think about. Most letters, I mean, most words that the noun, when the noun has the E, the adjective, when you're doing the thing, it's completely gone. That fuel is completely gone. But as I said, we do so much without it. Just imagine, I mean, we are so powerful as a species anyway. So that is why this was used as another way to limit us, because words are a way by which we communicate and understand each other and the world around us. So anyway, I hope you get something from that. So with that, I'll say thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.